Today we're announcing legislation that is very dear to our hearts in Nassau County. The Town of Hempstead, along with the Town of Oyster Bay, have approved a partial tax exemption for surviving spouses of police officers who were killed in the line of duty. The Town of North Hempstead will be voting on its own legislation next month. We're proud to unveil this legislation today as March is National Criminal Justice Month. The legislation adopted yesterday by the Town of Hempstead Board provides up to a 50% exemption on town property taxes for spouses of police officers who lost their lives in the line of duty. This exemption will prove to be transformative change in the lives of families who have been torn apart by tragedy. As a former Nassau County legislator, I was proud to participate in the 100th anniversary of the Nassau County Police Department, the greatest police department on the face of the earth. During that 100th anniversary celebration, we held street dedication ceremonies for Nassau County police officers who were killed on the job. I'm proud to announce that many of these officers' families will be eligible under this new program. This tax exemption also includes police officers who died of 9/11 related illnesses. As we approach the 25th anniversary of September 11th, we've seen that no passage of time can truly heal the loss experienced by 9/11 families. We hope that this new legislation provides some relief and assistance for those left behind.
But the truth is, our town is also home to many memorials honoring those we've lost in the line of duty. Memorials to men and women who put service before self. People who risk their own lives to protect our lives and sometimes just our property. They are amazing individuals, and we will always show them our appreciation, show them our respect, and do everything possible for their families. And while no law could repay for what they gave, it is one of many meaningful ways to show their families that that sacrifice and their loved ones will always be appreciated, will always be remembered, and they did not die in vain.
Nassau County is the safest county in the country, thanks to our amazing men and women in blue. We thank them. We thank their families. We want them to know that if the worst should happen, we will be there for them. We want them to stay in the communities that they protected, in the schools that they chose for their children. We want them to stay here where we raise signs in their names to show our children, to show our communities who the real heroes are who live among us. I have placed this tax exemption on our hearing for North Hempstead to opt into next month. I am confident that we will support this along with the towns of Hempstead and Oyster Bay.
This is a huge bill for the members of the service, for first responders. Although Brian was only 25 and he wasn't married and he lived home with me, this will be a big help to all the other officers that were killed in the line of duty. And I think all our elected officials that pursued this bill, they ought to be thanked, and I thank you very much for having me today. Thank you very much.
Just want to thank these elected officials who are actually acknowledging something that actually should have been done a long time ago. Our families of fallen officers cannot be forgotten, and this is one small thing that is actually going to go a long way to really acknowledge that and show the public how here on Long Island, and especially in Nassau County, we back the blue.
We urge all law enforcement families who have lost a loved one in the line of duty to contact their town receiver of taxes offices. In the town of Hempstead, the receiver can be reached at 516-538-1500. Please reach out to them to get more information. Thank you to all the members of law enforcement for your service to our community. And to the families of the fallen, thank you for carrying their memory and legacy. We will never forget them.